All right, so this is the 5th time I've tried to make this video, and this is going to be the last time I make this video. Lord, please let this get out. Oh, please, 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 please. Okay, so the questions that you ask, and this might sound really simple because it really is simple. The questions that you ask will dictate the answers that you receive. Of course, Tilthy. Well, duh, but are you asking the right questions? You know, are you really asking the right questions? And oftentimes we are running around this life and we're wandering aimlessly, literally, and we're like, well, I want to get here one day and I want to go here one day. And so you're going, you're walking, you're trenching, you're doing what you think you need to do, because you assume, and 9 times out of 10, we don't know if we're actually going to get there because we haven't planned out the route effectively. Okay, so imagine you're trying to get to point B, and right now you don't even know where you are. So one, you need to identify exactly where you are. You need to identify what point A is in order to get to point B. You have to identify exactly where you are. So for me, I got no job. I'm door dashing. I'm relying on God. I'm praying. I'm working. I'm trying to utilize my time effectively, the time that I have, because the time that we have is very limited. This time here on earth is incredibly limited. And the more time that we waste is time that we can't get back. Now, it's one thing if the enemy steals time from you, God will always give that back to you tenfold, of course. But if we are actively choosing to waste our own time, we might not get that chance to get those moments back, and then we find ourselves hurrying and rushing and trying to finish something quick, and nothing good is ever finished quickly. Slow is always the best way to get there. So today I just want to ask you a couple questions because I think the questions that you ask are so important and so crucial in receiving the answers that you seek, okay? So today we're going to ask, are you utilizing your time effectively? And if you don't know, and if you think you are, but you're unsure, I want you to sit down and jot down the 24 hours that you have today, all the minutes, all the hours, and write down in like a graph or whatever, a tally note, however you do it, how you're utilizing your time and what you're doing. Be intentional and write it down, and you will see where you are wasting time, whether that's on Instagram, Facebook, if you're just dilly-dallying, if you're just like, you don't know what you're doing, you're wandering aimlessly. Now you know, hey, I have all this extra time that I could be utilizing effectively. Just start there. Know exactly where you are and how you're using your time.